Hello everyone, it's Cobra. Why Cobra? Because Marvel copyrighted the name Daredevil. We also can no longer do dual reviews due to too many technical issues, and I'm using a new editor, which is why the Bioshock video wasn't of the quality we deem acceptable. Anyway, I'm here to review the South Park movie, South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut. I wonder how long it took you to figure out that title is just one massive dick joke. Anyway, I would like all you uncle fuckers to sit back, relax, and allow me to explain why this movie is amazing in every possible way. So the movie released in 1999, it is a musical piss take on censorship that still remains relevant even today. A lot of the jokes do as well. My absolute favourite moment has to be the "One Day More Do You Hear the People Sing Les Miserables" parody. This movie is generally genius, as on the surface it appears to be what everyone always claims South Park is.
Nothing but foul language and toilet humour!
But underneath the surface, you have this ingenious social commentary about freedom of speech and the dangers of censorship, about what is too far, too extreme, and it even goes as far to use the execution of Terrance and Phillip as a seventh sign of the apocalypse. The core story is that Stan, Cartman, Kenny, Kyle, and his adopted brother Ike go to see a movie starring Terrance and Phillip. The movie is rated R, or 18 in England. The parents become concerned that the children start swearing.
My boy Eric once had my picture on his shelf, but now when I see him it tells me to fuck myself. Well played, Canada!
As this movie is basically one big fuck you to censorship, all this results in a war with Canada as Mac, Mothers Against Canada, take Terrance and Phillip and hold them ready for execution. All this takes place in a hilarious 81 minutes. Kenny's death is really funny as it serves as a basis for Mac be formed, which leads to blame Canada, which leads to La Resistance. It's also just a great plot device as Kenny goes to hell and gets to meet Satan and Saddam Hussein, who was on the show. He was killed in season 2 episode 1, although he would not die in real life till 7 years after the film's release. All of the musical numbers drive the plot forward as a good musical should do. Take up there, we hear about Satan's feelings, his philosophy.
Because of my beliefs, I'm supposed to stay where evil is sown. But what is evil anyway? Is there reason to the rhyme? Without evil there can be no good, so it must be good to be evil sometime.
Gregory's amazing singing voice is provided by stage legend Howard McGillan.
They bellow in the night, you fight in all our names for what we know is right. And when you all get shot and cannot carry on, though you die, La Resistance lives on.
Also, George Clooney guest starred in this movie.
Son, I have some bad news. We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about 3 seconds to live.
Ah, fucking weak, dude!
This movie is also in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most swearing in an animated film. That is 81 minutes, 399 swear words, 128 offensive gestures, and 221 acts of violence. Now to rate this movie, I give it an 8 out of 10 for story, and music I give a 10 out of 10. I would recommend any South Park fan or anyone who's a fan of musicals or this style of comedy to give it a watch. I grew up watching it and still thoroughly enjoy watching it, at least twice a year. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe and share. Now that we have a consistent schedule, you can check back with us every fortnight on Fridays at 8 PM BST. Thank you and goodbye.